You know, I'm kind of curious. I want to see what the problems are, what the drama is going. So let's see this. As a lay dying, shit is happening.
Over.
Seems like majority or literally all the band left. This is Rockby, by the way. Everyone left. Tour manager left. So let's check it out. Let's see what the achievement is about.
For the last couple of weeks, there have been 3 members of As I Lay Dying who have abruptly quit the band, leading fans to wonder what could have happened behind the scenes to trigger such a strong response. Now, a 4th member of As I Lay Dying is speaking out and offering more clarity about what is leading to so much turmoil with As I Lay Dying. Here's more. The first sign of a problem within As I Lay Dying came when bassist Ryan Neff abruptly announced his departure from the band on the verge of a European tour. He wrote, "As of today, I've made the decision to leave As I Lay Dying. The choice comes after much reflection, and I believe it is the right step for my personal and professional journey. I'm grateful for the experiences and connections I've made during my time with the band. Thank you to all the fans for your support." Now, ordinarily, a lineup change like this,
very professional departure.
This with just one member leaving wouldn't really raise eyebrows, but this is after just a couple of years ago, where 3 members of the reunited As I Lay Dying lineup had already departed. Nick Hippa, Josh Gilbert, and Jordan Mancino, with Phil Scroso being the only other member from that reunion alongside vocalist Tim Lambesis.
Oh, wow.
So then we saw a week later, after Ryan Neff announced his departure, drummer Nick Pierce also announced he would be stepping down. He shared in a statement on social media, "As of now, I am no longer playing drums for As I Lay Dying. This is far from being the ending I anticipated, and I feel I need to distance myself from the band in an effort to retain my personal health and integrity. I want to express my deepest gratitude to everyone who followed and
oh wow, it seems like it's like very toxic environment.
supported me throughout this journey. My goal has and always will be to create unforgettable memories with my friends and write music that will truly resonate with our fans. I'm proud of what I've accomplished on the road touring, as well as writing and recording drums for the new album. Looking ahead, I'm excited to continue my drumming career and pursue what I love most, which is making music. My touring and session schedule is now actively open for new opportunities." Now, this is the first statement where the wording is very interesting, where he says overtly he needs to distance himself from the band, leading people to think that, this seems much more than a dispute going on. What has happened where the band members are using that type of language? And that isn't the only statement with some choice words, where you also had guitarist Ken Susi speaking out and announcing his departure, and his verbiage was also interesting. The former Unearthed guitarist shared, "My time playing with As I Lay Dying has come to an end today. I leave with so much gratitude for everyone who followed and supported me from my days in Unearthed to this era of my career. I jumped into the As I Lay Dying camp with full knowledge of the heightened dramatic history, but had a drive to just play great music with great friends. Unfortunately, my personal morals have recently been tested to a breaking point, and it's now the saddest ending to what
Oh my god, yo, it's either what is just assuming and all that." But it's either a very toxic environment or someone did something that's very weird.
Have been the greatest second chance for this band. Ryan Neff is receiving a lot of backlash for stepping down first, and I regret not sharing this decision sooner and standing confidently with my friend. He's a flawless musician and an even better person. I'll miss you all on the stage, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Anyone looking for a guitar player? My resume is ready."
Isn't he the SA person that was accused? Was he guilty?
And Ken and Nick Pierce are both former members of
I'm not gonna lie, for context, it is important, but at the same time, for my personal opinion, I just don't care. Was he falsely accused?
So who knows? Maybe they could return to that band.
For me, music, I just listen to music. I don't really. He went to jail for 6 years for trying to kill. Oh. Well. Okay.
You never know, but Unearthed also such a sick metal band. But the language used in that statement.
Okay, then he probably did some weird shit. Jesus Christ.
Is interesting when he says his morals have been tested to a breaking point. So what does that mean? All I know is,
yeah, people cancel people for the smallest shit. How have they not like really gone his ass for that?
That it sounds very serious what he's saying. And now the only other member other than Tim Lambesis
to the point where he's like they just stopped playing and all
not
that.
Have spoken out, has now released a statement of his own.
That's crazy.
He had teased this in the immediate aftermath of the members leaving the band last week, but we were waiting to hear what he was going to say, and now he has released that full statement. And he's opening up in further detail about what was happening behind the scenes. And he has concerns about safety, as he was expressing in the statement from Guitarist.
Wait, what's Rockfeed's name? Or maybe he hasn't. As I quit the band. It is pretty sad. As I Lay Dying used to be up there with the bands like Trivium, Other Remains, Killswitch. I've been a fan for a long time. All of a sudden, then they brought the 3 new guys in, and now they're leaving as well. So clearly, Tim is the problem.
Phil Scroso. He first shared last week, I'll be making a personal statement shortly on where I stand in the current As I Lay Dying situation. There's a lot more of the bureaucracy and business that I'm navigating at the moment, but I'll share more with you once a clear path of moving forward presents itself. And Phil has now delivered on that promise to provide a more in-depth statement about what was going on behind the scenes with As I Lay Dying. A short time ago, he shared the following. Hey everyone, thank you for your patience as I took time to gather my thoughts before speaking on the current state of As I Lay Dying.
Yeah.
With recent events, including the departure of band members and the cancellation of our European tour ahead of a new album release, it's clear we're in a difficult and serious situation. Simply put, recent actions have shown that As I Lay Dying no longer offers a healthy or safe environment for anyone involved.
Oh, recent action? Oh my God, is he trying to kill someone else?
Whether creatively, personally, or professionally, after witnessing some concerning
I knew it. Weird shit.
patterns of behavior, I've realized that I can no longer, in good conscience, enable further actions that could negatively affect anyone working within this space. For these reasons, I feel it's in my best interest to completely distance myself, both creatively and personally, from As I Lay Dying. I also
work environment. Is he targeting someone in the music era?
want to share my full support for Ryan, Ken, and Nick, who made the choice to step away recently. I'm grateful for our accomplishments and friendship over the past 3 years. With 21 years that I've dedicated to this band, it does not sit well with me to leave or abandon what I've considered to be my life's work. I don't feel that I or others should be forced out like so many have in the past. After all that's been put into this, I believe that with the right adjustments and restructuring, our music can continue to thrive and explore new possibilities in a healthier environment over time.
Damn, 21 years just to end like that.
As I Lay Dying has been held back by dysfunction, and I feel that it's no longer my responsibility to bear that burden. Thank you to everyone who has shown support for me and the music of As I Lay Dying. I'm looking forward to putting my energy and creativity into new, more positive ventures in the near future. Phil Scroso. All right, I think I speak for a lot of us out there, and I saw a lot of you in the comments that, guys, I am so sorry for those of you who have had to step down from this band. It breaks my heart, and it's such a talented band. It would be really cool to see Woven War come back. How many people out there remember Woven War dropping incredible music? And I don't know if that's possible, but this is a sad situation because these are such talented musicians really putting their neck out there and doing what they feel is right and stepping away from a situation that they're saying they feel the need to distance themselves from. And now there has not yet been a response to this from the band's frontman, the only remaining member or former member of As I Lay Dying who hasn't spoken either about the current state of the band or their departure from the group. So it'll be interesting to hear what he has to say about all of this as well. But in the past, we've seen Tim earlier this year on a podcast saying that essentially the members of the band that had previously stepped down, that reunited lineup in 2018, he felt that things were constantly on edge and that he was being viewed in a certain way. But when you look at Phil's statement, he is expressing concerns about safety, professionally, personally, etc. You have Ken Susi saying his morals have been pushed to a breaking point. It seems like there's a lot more happening here than just a basic dispute of band members who merely aren't getting along.
Yeah.
And so it'll be interesting to hear what Tim Lambesis has to say. But that is the strongest worded statement we've seen yet. Phil took his time and his thoughts were very concise and clear there. Again, so much talent has just left this band. And, they're really sticking to their values and what they believe in. And they feel, obviously, the need to distance themselves from the band, as now 2 members have stated in their departure. Again, all these members of the band who have stepped down, keep an eye out for whatever music they have going in the future. Follow them on social media. Let's see what they have coming next, because these are really talented musicians who have made some really good music over the years. So it's very sad to see them. And I know that this was not a decision that came lightly. And you hear some of them saying, I wish I would have made this decision sooner, etc. These are people making a living too. They're not just musicians. So these are tough decisions to make, which again, even more so points to how serious this situation is for them to have stepped away. So anyways, it's a sad situation any way you look look at it. We'll keep you posted if we hear anything else about this. Of course, as always, be sure to subscribe to Rock Feed for the latest news and updates about your favorite bands.
Damn, dude. Oh, I wonder if he's actually going to respond or just ignore it.
Ken and Nick Pierce are both former members of Unearth, so who knows? Maybe they could return to that band.
Okay.
You never know, but